welcome back everyone to Final Fantasy VII. And we are pretty much roaming around the underwater reactor because I'm specifically looking for the ghost ships. And there we go. So the ghost ship, what you want to do with the ghost ship is you actually want to transform him into an item using the morph ability. But seeing as how I think this is actually the first time I'm really showing off the morph ability, it really only works when they're really low on hit points. So I'm just going to be bringing him down to maybe like relatively close to death, and then we're going to use the morph ability.
Okay. Wait,
oh,
what?
No, he's curing me!
No,
he's
you
curing
cannot
me!
cure the undead! Ah!
I hate having healthcare!
Alrighty then.
I still can't stop laughing at the people who voted Trump specifically because they hated Obamacare, only to find out that they actually had Obamacare, so the moment Trump became president, they lost the health insurance.
Oh my god.
Fuck. I mean, I had my own issues with Obamacare, but fucking numbnuts, really? I mean, that's just fucking dumb.
Well, maybe if they didn't spend all their money on those new iPhones, maybe they could invest in healthcare. It's like, are you fucking kidding me?
It's like, or you can, invest time in giving more jobs, more higher paying jobs. That way, if the job doesn't provide healthcare, you can at least buy it.
Yes.
Lower the healthcare costs. I mean, there's multiple things you can do.
Yes, I'd love a job. Please?
Oh.
Anyway, back to the game. So, you're going to want to go to this old man here in Calm, and he specifically wants 3 items: the guidebook, the desert rose, and the earth harp. So, as you saw, when we transformed the ghost ship, we transformed it into a guidebook. So, we're going to give it to this guy, and we're going to trade it for what is known as the underwater materia. The underwater materia really only serves one purpose, and it's for one boss battle.
If you want this materia, trade in the enclosed instruction book.
There we go. So, now for this boss battle that we're going up against, you're going to be seeing, first let me show off underwater. So, underwater breathing. So, it's already mastered, no AP to go by or anything, so I mean, you don't have to worry about grinding or whatever.
Oh.
Now with this boss, so you'll notice how I've been taking off a lot of the materia. The reason behind it is this boss has an attack, and the damage output of said attack is solely based on how much materia you currently have equipped. So, if you just go in, just load it up like how you normally would, and if he ever gets that attack off, well, consider yourself screwed.
Oh.
I mean, it deals maximum damage even with barriers on. So,
oh shit.
Pretty much, you're gonna only want to bring the essentials. So, if you need to bring like a couple of HP pluses to give yourself max health, bring that. Bring an enemy skill so you can do things like a big guard. Bring some healing materia just to be on the safe side. There's a small number of handful of materia you absolutely need to bring for this fight. The underwater materia is one of them. Another one you're going to want to bring is W Summon. The next one that you want to bring is Knights of the Round, and Knights of the Round, you want to level that up to 2. So this way you can actually, summon Knights of the Round twice. And lastly, you're going to want to bring Mime.
Mr. Mime!
Mr. Mime!
Oh boy. Let me go get that popcorn ready now, I guess.
Yeah, you can
kind of Knights of the Round.
You can kind of guess just what exactly I'm going for.
Wait.
Yeah, basically, like I mentioned in the last video, we've got all the materia and the equipment that we can possibly get at this point.
Right.
So when I keep saying that I've broken the game, now you're gonna start seeing what I mean when I say, okay, we've broken the game, because I mean I am fucking exploiting everything for these 2 boss battles. Because like I said, these are the hardest boss battles in the game. They are more difficult than the final bosses.
Huh,
they have
really?
they have considerably more health. They've got more attacks. Hell, and like I said, there's specific ways you have to go about doing these boss battles and everything. So hence why, they're a little bit more challenging to handle. So,
okay.
And that's why I saved from doing these until quite literally the very end. You have the option of fighting them as early as Disc 2, but as I've said before, I would strongly advise against it, because that's just fucking suicide.
Or if you're a true gamer.
Oh my god.
I'm sure some numbnuts out there have done it.
I'm sure. Someone with way too much time on their hands and less of a and someone with less of a life than me.
And no job, like me.
Oh, DJ.
Yeah, I probably should quickly clarify that while we try to find this motherfucker. Oh yeah, I got laid off from my photography job because the lease on the studio was coming up, and the renters decided to do some bullshit with it, and the corporation didn't feel the need to want to renew the lease. So myself, including all my coworkers and even my boss, we lost our jobs. So I'm currently trying to find a new one.
That really sucks.
It's really aggravating when corporations, like, I mean, I know this may sound dumb, but it's like, oh wow, corporations are focusing so much on just saving a shit ton of money and shit. So it's like, you know what? Let's just make it harder on everybody else. I mean, it's like, first they lay off BJ, which is complete utter bullshit. I strongly agree. And then we have all this bullshit going on in my store, where it's like, they're not laying off anybody, but they're taking away so much shit, like military discounts, senior discounts, and saying, oh, we're making the prices of these items get cheaper and shit, when it's like, oh yeah, when did that happen? Because last time I checked, even after you took off the military and senior discounts, everything's still priced pretty much the same. So it's like, it's like that's why I can in a way feel like what you're going through, BJ, in a matter of speaking, because it's like I just hate it when corporations do shit like that.
Yeah, see, that's bull. That I think is bullshit. I mean, it's like I understand. Yes, you're free to run your company however you see fit, and it's like, you're free to make those decisions, but they're just some business decisions that are just fucking dumb.
Yeah, it's like they only care about themselves and not everybody else who is helping said corporation.
Yeah. So anywho, this is Emerald Weapon. So you might remember, Ryan, seeing this guy roaming around in Disc 2.
Yes.
So now is our time to fight him. Now, the underwater materia that we just got, what happens is if you fight Emerald Weapon without having the underwater materia equipped, it will actually show up a 20-minute timer. So after 20 minutes, if this thing is not dead, it is an instant game over. The underwater materia basically removes the time limit. So, hence why you're going to want to bring that, because it's, gives you all the time in the world.
Well, the idea is that you're underwater, so it keeps you from drowning, is the idea.
Yeah, that's more or less where they're going with it.
Okay, so one, the idea that these characters can hold their breath for 20 minutes is fucking incredible.
Yeah, right?
And two, what about if you brought Ketchi?
Actually, is a good point.
Ketchi doesn't need to breathe.
Alrighty, so the idea that pretty much the strategy you want to do is you want to use W Summon to summon Knights of the Round twice.
Alright.
And then you're going to have your other characters mime that action. And when they cast mime, when they use mime, it basically means that they're going to copy the last action. So they too will summon Knights of the Round twice with no MP cost because it's a mimed action.
Oh.
And that's all you're going to want to do is summon Knights of the Round and just spam mime, like round after round after round, just keep spamming mime. Because, like, yeah, if Cloud mimes Tifa and, like, let's say, for example, you have Cloud miming Tifa, so then you want Vincent to mime the last action, which was Cloud's mime, so Vincent, too, will summon Knights of the Round twice. I mean, that's pretty much what we're doing, is we're just pretty much exploiting the mime feature.
Breaking the game.
My God.
You know, that I think about it, I think I'm gonna have to maybe put like a tally in the corner or something to actually like count out just how many summons this takes to bring Emerald Weapon down. Because, I mean, I'm not kidding when I say that Emerald Weapon is one of the strongest enemies in the game. It's like, Knights of the Round can take out pretty much final bosses at this point, but Emerald Weapon has so much hit points and such high defense that, yeah, it takes a lot of rounds to kill this guy.
Huh.
Really?
Yeah, hence why I said, you know, in Disc 2, where you could fight him, you're not ready. That's like, you gotta really wait until you are loaded with everything you can possibly get before you can even think about taking this guy.
Goddamn.
And it's like, I mean, look at it, it's like, he brought Tifa to her limit break even. But I cannot have her do anything.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's
No,
like,
no, they're doing something. They're sitting back watching.
well, I mean, that's pretty much all Tifa's doing at this point. It's like, yeah, because she's the one with the W summon, so I used it, and that's pretty much her role.
Yeah, they're just sitting there watching the show, having some shrimp,
I love.
But hey, it gives us the opportunity to listen. It gives us the opportunity to listen to some Shadow of the Colossus. Because, god damn it, these weapons are my colossi.
You know what Emerald Weapon reminds me of?
What?
Celesteela. The Pokemon Ultra Beast.
Yeah, I can see
it.
Yeah.
It's like green, kind of bulky, mechanical looking.
Yeah. It even has like that appearance.
Yeah,
kind of.
Like the random drape down and like the two things on the side.
That's a good point.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'll be sure to put like a picture on the side and have the audience, take a look. It's like, you guys tell us, What do you think? Does Emerald Weapon remind you of Celesteela?
Some nerd out there be like, no, it looks like this other thing.
It kind of looks more like a humanoid version of Dragon from Metroid.
This one of the comment. No, it looks like Emerald Weapon. Gosh.
Actually, fun fact about Emerald Weapon here. Believe it or not, this is an optional boss exclusively in the North American release. Like,
That's
the
interesting.
Japanese versions did not initially have Emerald Weapon.
Huh.
So yeah, thank you, Square. You gave us the most difficult bosses to fight.
Yeah, it's like, makes me wonder why that is.
Granted, I think now Japan's got access to it, because, I mean, of course they've reported it and everything, so I think now, yeah, Japan has access to this. It's like, it's kind of weird. It kind of does beg the question, why is it that in the North American release and everything is when we got we got the Emerald weapons and such, as well as the next boss that we're going after, but...
Yeah, I would like to say it. I would like to say it may have something related to like cultural differences or something, but it's really hard to say.
Why would there be a cultural difference?
I don't know. It was just a random thought that just crossed my mind. Again, I don't know why. I don't know exactly why there'll be something related to that, but it was just a thought that just crossed my mind.
I'm sure Emerald Weapon was also...
And now for something completely different.
Anyway, I'm sure Emerald Weapon was also in the Japanese version in, like, the cutscenes. It was just never actually fightable.
No, he wasn't.
Oh, no? Okay, never mind.
No.
Ignore me.
Yeah, anyway, so, because Emerald Weapon brought Tifa's limit break up, it's time to show off her limit breaks.
Maybe America just really likes the color green.
Final Heaven!
Get fucked.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, Yang Xiaolong would say otherwise.
Alrighty, so, yeah, defeating Emerald Weapon gives you the Earth Harp, and trading in the Earth Harp gives you a Master of Magic, Summon, and Item Materias. So for our second boss, you are actually going to want to go in with one character.
Okay.
And we're gonna hop on our little gold chocobo here.
What?
So you see this guy, kind of wiggling and jiggling in the middle of the desert.
Oh, I recognize this. I definitely recognize this.
So this is Ruby Weapon. Also exclusive to the North American release. So yeah, Japan did not get Ruby Weapon either.
Probably because Ruby's gay.
Now the reason you want to have... Yeah, anyway, the reason you want to bring one character in at the start of the fight, when you have one character down, Ruby Weapon will do this. He will basically sink his tentacle fingers into the ground, and as long as those things are behind him, you cannot escape. But that also means that he's limited to what attacks he's able to do. So, basically, go in with one character, then just go on ahead and revive everybody, and then just, pretty much the exact same strategy as before. You're going to want to summon Knights of the Round twice, and mime everything. But first we have an Omni Slash.
Hope you still got that extra popcorn.
Or, it's like, why go through all of that when you could just take Cloud, throw him at Ruby Weapon's head, impale Ruby's head with Cloud's spiky hair, and then leave it at that.
But yeah, notice the Omni Slash didn't even take out the tentacles.
Or just beat him in a game of baseball.
Yep, so the guys are alive, so takes his fingers back, and there you go. And fun fact, throw Dazers at him. Dazers cause stop, and for whatever reason, it works.
Oh shit.
That's not too uncommon. Like, there's always that one super boss that just happens to be like weak to one of the most mundane things.
I know, but usually, bosses are immune to anything that causes specific status effects. So it's like, stop. It's like, really? That's the one that works. And also a fun fact, Ruby Weapon, all of his attacks are fire-based. So if you've got the means to maybe block or absorb fire attacks, that's something else to consider when fighting him.
Is there really much else to say on this?
I know, it's
well, the only thing is God damn it, I see this one enemy. The first thing that comes to mind is the one Final Fantasy VII cartoon made by Oni G or Oni NG, another Flash animator on YouTube. I don't. Well, choked my own saliva there. I don't mean to be cynical, but this thing is gonna kill us. Yeah. He just looks big! We'll show him!
Okay.
Shit.
So yep, second verse, same as the first. Just keep miming Knights of the Round.
Fire Emblem.
Best song in the game. See, this is the song I really wish made it into Smash. You know, it's like, I get that they threw in, like, what is it, id Purpose for Fire Emblem Awakening, which makes sense, because that was, like, your final boss music. But, oh my god, you know, Divine Decree Ablaze is just fucking perfect for Smash. I'm really sad that it didn't make it in. Speaking of which, we gotta get Fire Emblem Awakening on this channel already.
I'll do it eventually.
Yeah, in like 10 years when Yokai Watch is over.
Jeez.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I still kind of find it odd that they only had like 2 tracks for Final Fantasy and Smash.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would think they would add more tracks from Final Fantasy VII onto Smash.
It's an interesting choice, but eh.
Yeah. So so Ruby Weapon, he also has the ability called Whirlpool, which just takes out one party member. So as you drain him down the hit points, what he's going to do is he's going to use Whirlpool twice to bring you down to 1 character, and then he's going to sink his hands back in the sand so that last character can't escape. And the dumbass decides to leave Cloud behind. It's like, you know, if he had taken Cloud out, you know, then he might actually have had a chance of living. But it's like, nope, you decided to leave my most powerful character on the field, you stupid fuck.
That blonde asshole looks weak. I'll save him for last.
It's like, oh my god, he's summoning things for 9,000 damage. Why am I alive?
Clearly, Ruby Weapon did not see the cover of the game, because then he would know that Cloud's actually the main character.
And there we go.
Okay.
Yay, so Cloud, the people's champion. Yeah, which sadly means Cloud's the only one that's getting all that experience, but oh well. So, when you give the old man the Desert Rose, believe it or not,
Wait.
he trades you for a gold chocobo.
Motherfucker!
What?
First he
You
has...
mean to tell me you get like at least get 2 chocobos?
You can get 2 gold chocobos, yes.
Like,
one you breed yourself and one you get from this guy.
It's like first he has literally the thing that lets you breathe underwater. Then he gives you material that takes literally the entire game to get, and then he just hands you a gold chocobo. This privileged motherfucker.
Are you holding out on me? The fuck?
Oh yeah, pretty much. Alrighty, so confession time.
Okay.
If I can be embarrassingly honest, in all the years that I have played Final Fantasy VII, and I have played this game, I don't know how many times, countless if anything, of all the times I have ever played this game, gotten equipment and everything, what you guys just witnessed was technically the first time I have ever beaten Emerald and Ruby Weapon.
Oh.
Up until now, I have never been able to beat them. Even when I employed that same strategy, I'd always come up short, or there'd be a lucky counterattack or something that those weapons would do that would take me out. But nope, this time around, I finally did it. So, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, congratulations! I got to do this for you guys, because I love you all that much.
You know what? I can somewhat relate. I think I'm pretty much on the same boat here when it came to, like, when we were doing the Pokemon Snap playthrough, and it's like near endgame, and I was able to take like a picture of Pikachu riding the Articuno. That was the first time I ever pulled that off. So no, I know exactly what you mean.
Alrighty, so with that said, all the optional bosses are dead. Optional dungeons explored. All the rewards that we could possibly get, they are gotten. So now, finally, we can actually beat this fucking thing. So join us next time for the finale.
Let's finally get that meteor out of the sky.
Let's do it.
That meteor that's just been sitting still.
Let's do it.